to him the 25th Amendment, and that they don't need to impeach you; they can remove you using the 25th. And he reportedly said, "Well, what's that?"
I thought there were only 10 amendments.
No, there's more than 10.
Bill of Rights.
Yeah, there's 10 in the original Bill of Rights, the original amendments. Yes, 10. But there's like 6 million now.
There's more than that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently there's a Section 4, which has never been used before. But it allows the vice president, together with a majority of principal officers of the executive office, in other words, the cabinet, they could declare the president unable to discharge the powers and duties of his office.
All right.
They can submit a written declaration to the president pro tem of the Senate and Speaker of the House of Representatives. And then the vice president would become acting president, and it was invoked should the president become incapacitated for some reason. Now, the president can write a letter to these people within a certain amount of time and can say, hey, wait a minute, I'm fine. I'm just fine. I contest this. And then Congress comes in, and they have to get together within 2 days, and they have 21 days to debate and decide the issue. And again, they have to get 2/3 of both houses to agree that the president's got a problem, and then they could replace him with the vice president. I think it would be really difficult to do
it's not going to happen. Have you ever seen Air Force One?
Yeah, it's a the movie? Or
the movie. The movie.
Plane? Oh, the actual movie.
With Harrison Ford.
I thought you get off my plane.
Yeah. They tried to do this. I think this is what they did in that movie. Where all the cabinet signed it, and there was the one that won the woman. Was she the vice president? I'm not sure. And they just said, you just need to sign it, and then you can take over because he's gone or whatever, and she wouldn't sign it.
Well, he's dead or something.
They thought he was dead.
Yeah.
She wouldn't sign it because she knew. Because
he was still alive.
Harrison Ford, or President...
Get off my plane.
So, yeah.
Then he shot him with
it's been in a movie.
He shot them all with a phaser because he was Han Solo. Oh, I'm getting the movies confused.
You are getting them.
Okay.
It's like those song lyrics that you were trying to convince me of earlier.
Don't call me dictator.
That wasn't it. But
what was it? Daughter. Don't call me daughter.
Yeah, I know, but you were singing... Oh, you were reading Rockin' in the Free World to me, and I was like, that's a completely different song.
I looked up the lyrics, and someone, a clever person, at the end of the song, made it flow into, what was the song?
It's Rockin' in the Free World. I think that's
what the hell is this song about? Also, it's talking about some kid. And,
with a bad mom.
It's out getting drugs. God, that's a sad song.
It is a sad song, because he'll never get to fall in love, never get to be cool. It's very sad.
So that's the 25th. I don't know what you think about Trump, but, I I don't think he should get involved with the NFL crap too much, and I don't think he should twit as much as he twits. And
why?
Because everything he twits can be used against him in his, and it's not a good strategy. He thinks it's cool because he thinks he's.
So you think it's a poor strategy?
Oh, absolutely.
Is your problem with it? Okay. Well,
if he wants to twit, then run it by somebody.
Are you saying twit on purpose?
Yes.
I mean, because you think that's
only a twitty would tweet.
Is it because you think that's the actual word, or or what?
No. What did I think earlier today? In the show.
I have no idea what you thought.
You said, do you really think that? Australia or something?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that it's not tomorrow there.
That's not tomorrow. Yes,
no, it is.
How can it be the future? Future
tomorrow.
Doesn't exist.
It's crazy. It's tomorrow. That's how we know how we'll know when the world ends.
Right.
It'll end for them first.
Really?
We'll stop hearing from them.
That's what I told my on the Y2K, and everything was going to be.
Let's see how China's doing.
Yeah, that's my daughter's 6 years old, and she was kind of worried, like, what's going to happen? I said, don't worry, honey, we'll watch and we'll know, 15 hours, whatever the difference is.
We'll have a few hours. Yeah.
You notice that nothing's happened in China,
We'll keep running west.
And she's very bright, and she started doing the calculus to determine the curvature of the Earth and the spin and all that stuff. She's a smart kid at 6.
Okay.
I took her out, and I said, look at, honey, that's the Hale-Bopp comet. Do you know what that is? And she says, a big ice ball? She was 3. So that's right, honey. It's a big ice ball hurtling through space. It's coming right at us.
All right. Let's move on.
We can talk about calculations in a bit here with trajectories.
No, if you want to. Right now?
We can do that, or we can talk about the guard being shot 6 minutes before he started shooting,
or
as
was
opposed
he?
to after.
We're not sure.
Now we don't know.
There seems to be conflicting reports between the police and
The hotel.
Mandalay Bay Hotel.
Yeah.
MGM.
We just heard that tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
As I mentioned to you, this is recorded everywhere.
You'd
think they'd have
so.
a pretty good timeline with videos and all the cameras, and security, everything. All of a sudden, we can't figure out when the guard was shot and when he started shooting. And
yeah, so originally the sheriff had said that the guard showed up.
Right.
And that
distracted the guy.
After Paddock had been shooting, and that's what made him stop.
Right.
Is that the guard showed up.
Now.
And then the police were right behind the guard. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But now they're saying the guard was shot.
Mm-hmm.
Then there were 6 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And then Paddock started shooting.
Yeah. The hotel is saying that's probably not accurate. Right. They're saying that 6 minutes probably didn't happen. It had to do with somebody handwriting a report afterwards, trying to piece it together. So it's just bad information.
So what happened is a security guard that had 200 rounds shot at him through a door and was hit in the leg said the wrong time.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah. But then I don't know if he was calling down to like the front desk or a security office. Those people must have gotten something wrong because they're writing out a report, and I think that's where the time difference was.
Yeah, probably.
I got to think he probably started shooting. Well, they had a telephone call. So they know exactly when that shooting took place, right? Because I thought they had a recording that we listened to tonight.
They know when he called and said, hey, somebody's shooting, discharging in the hallway.
In the hallway, which would have been the guard shooting, and they knew that time, and then they know exactly when the shooting took place out the window.
But what they're saying is that the hotel hesitated and didn't call right away.
Oh.
The guard, I don't know, he got shot in the leg. Maybe he took a minute.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
I got to think.
I'm going to regroup, collect my thoughts. I just got shot.
Listen, but still, there's 20,000 people being shot at. Somebody's calling 911, so it's not like the police weren't. Mm-hmm. And there were police there in the crowd, so they're going to say, "Hey, shots fired! This is serious. Some nut shooting at us." So they knew almost immediately that this was going on. So there was.
Yeah,
there was no need for the hotel to call anybody.
No, of course they know the time that Paddock started shooting at the crowd.
No, but when the police were contacted, they were in the crowd being shot at.
Right, but they don't know when the security guard was shot.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking.
That's where
about
the time discrepancy is between the security guard and the actual shooting of people, and when he stopped shooting and why.
Oh, I thought you were saying that the hotel didn't contact the police right away.
Right, that was one of the reports.
Yeah.
The security guard was shot. They didn't contact the police for a few minutes.
It doesn't matter. The police were contacted. Believe me. You see what I'm saying?
The
police were in this crowd providing security. When it started shooting, they were on their radios.
But they might not have known when he was shooting in the hotel.
No, I'm not talking about that, though.
But that's the timeline.
Okay, I don't care about the guy getting shot in the hotel right now.
You don't?
No, I don't.
That's horrible.
I don't give a crap. What I think you're saying is that once there was shooting in the hallway, that the hotel didn't call right away.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's what they've reported.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what the allegation would be, if they had called right away, the police could have teleported to the room and stopped the whole thing.
I see. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So if the guard had shots fired, didn't call for 6 minutes,
right,
then that was 6 minutes of response time that was missed.
The sheriff did say that once things started going, that it was the SWAT team self-initiated everything. They weren't like ordered from above to have a SWAT team go. They were trained well enough.
Not the SWAT teams, the actual officers.
No, they had a SWAT team.
I know they did. They called the SWAT team.
That's not what the sheriff. The sheriff was saying it was all self-initiated. These guys had worked together. They knew this. They went. They had their equipment, and they went on their own, and they did everything on their own. That's
I didn't
what
hear
he said.
that. Yeah, I didn't hear that.
You didn't watch the whole conference or that news conference
Okay. Well,
a couple
I
of days
think,
ago.
I think the
When
sheriff
he said, "I'm assuming, but I'm not going to assume anything."
I did watch the whole thing. And
Oh, you did?
He wasn't talking about SWAT.
I think he did.
No.
We'll go back and listen to it.
All right. Right now?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Really, it is break time, though.
Close. Let's just do the calculation out. So that note, apparently, we don't know. This is just coming
I
out.
wasn't there.
You were gone. I thought you had some business out.
I was in room
Vegas.
31. I was not.
Oh, okay.
Was not there.
You were with a hawker. And anyways, the
It's
note.
not true. I was not in Vegas, so please don't
No, yeah.
don't come.
He
asking
was
me
with a
questions.
hooker, but not in Vegas. So are you turning my mic down again?
Yeah.
The note supposedly contained calculations on trajectory.
Yeah, that's what we're
distance and
hearing.
drop. But like you said when this first came out, was that the drop would have only been about 6 inches anyways.
Yep.
And
I don't know what the wind was like. That could have been an issue.
No, you're shooting into a barrel full of fish.
Well, if it
It doesn't matter.
If it was like Irma strength winds,
6 inches. He was just fighting.
it doesn't
into
matter.
the crowd.
That's
Why?
the difference from like the chest to the lower chest region.
And even with a good wind, you're still going to hit people. It was
Not only that, supposedly he did these calculations and then used a bump stock.
Yeah,
which completely
as
makes
we
it
all know,
inaccurate
that
anyway. That improves the accuracy?
I thought it
Does
improved your accuracy.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you shot more bullets out.
Yeah, that might
can
be
only
it.
help.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. So it's like taking shots of whiskey. The more you take, the better your accuracy is. And so I don't know. That is kind of a red flag. Why would he bother doing that? Was he so inept that he thought it was going to be a big difference and he better do some math?
Or did he have more plans?
I don't know.
Was he thinking the police would set up snipers and he was making calculations so he could take them
I
out?
don't know. He was trying to shoot at fuel tanks and stuff, I heard. Remember? Did you hear that? You didn't hear that?
No.
Yeah, they're claiming he was firing at things to try to blow things up.
I don't think he was firing at anything except a big mob of people.
I'm telling you, you got to keep up on all this. He was shooting at propane tanks or
3,000 rounds a second.
Something out there. I don't know.
I'm getting reports now that actually it was a maintenance person that called the front desk and said shots fired.
Okay.
Not the security guard. The security guard may have also, but
it's hard. It's hard to understand it when he's going.
Is this Billy from maintenance?
Yeah. Billy, is that you've been drinking again, Billy? Yeah, you were 2 weeks sober now. All right. So I don't know why he would calculate anything.
I mean, the same reason that he had explosives in his car and I guess a gas mask in his hotel room.
I heard that.
I heard about.
Yeah.
For being so brilliant, if he really had all these plans, he didn't get very far into them.
Well, that's people are saying that's another red flag. He's a patsy, right? He's being all set up.
Yeah, come on. Did you hear that the security guard actually was the second shooter?
Yeah, I heard that.
He was arrested today.
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
Oh.
Fake news again.
Oh, man.
But it's going around the internet.
Alex Jones said so.
Well, then it's true.
I don't know if he did. Please don't sue me, Alex Jones. You know who should sue, though, is everybody that was ever shot.
Well, of course. And
really.
Sue everybody.
But that's already happening in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it Paige? Don't tell me it's Paige.
It is. It is Paige.
Oh, she's such a cutie.
Miss Gasper.
21 years old or so, 24, something like that.
Was she that young?
Yeah, she was shot through the chest and it went through a breast.
Ugh.
Wouldn't be fun. But she's suing, let's see, the hotel because they didn't stop the shooting. They sued the concert organizers because they didn't stop the shooting. She's suing the bump stock manufacturer because they didn't stop the shooting. And they're suing the estate of Paddock.
That's the only one that
negligence.
makes a little bit of sense,
Yeah.
maybe. Is actually sue, the person that did it.
Well, lawsuits is you want to sue everybody, see what sticks.
And it's so early in the whole process, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, the trial
I
will
don't
take
think
a
there's
while.
too many people that know what actually happened. And so for them to sue all these people, I don't know. There's not enough information. I hope there's not enough information for a judge or a jury or whatever to say, yeah, absolutely, the